The great paradox of the future of cities, the great paradox of our age, is that it appears that despite the death of distance, despite the decline in transportation and communication costs, that proximity, urban proximity, has become more valuable than ever. You might have thought that the decline in transportation costs, the rise of email, the ability to effortlessly connect across oceans and continents would make urban proximity unnecessary. Many pundits did say just that. They envisioned a future in which we would be spread out, all telecommuting in from far-flung distances. But that's not the way that it worked. People have come increasingly close to one another, and you see this in the Netherlands, you see this in the US with the resurgence of older cities which were taken for dead in the 1970s. You see this most of all in the developing world, where dense megacities are turning formerly poor countries like India and China into moderately rich countries. I believe the resolution of this puzzle, the reason why despite the decline in transportation costs, proximity has become more valuable than ever, is that what globalization and new technologies have done is that they've increased the returns to being smart. And what cities do is they connect people and enable them to learn from one another. We're a social species. It's our greatest gift as human beings, is our ability to learn from the people around us. And successful cities bring smart people together who can learn from one another, who can gather information from one another. This has always been a feature of urban areas, as we just discussed. It's one of the things that made 12th century Bruges magical. It's one of the things that made 17th century Amsterdam magical, was that smart people could come and learn to get smarter. But those benefits were secondary relative to the ability to get the stuff on the boat quicker. But today it's the main show. Today the magic of cities is mostly about smart people coming, learning from one another, and thereby being able to take advantage of the opportunities for skilled people which are so rich in our globalized and technology-intensive world.